Hi, this is Julie from Totally Holistic Health, and here's a really nice stress management relaxation meditation. This is just going to help you just to relax a little bit more, relax your muscle tensions, relax your breath, all to just help with any stress or anxiety that you feel. So just take a couple of moments to get yourself as comfortable as you can. This can be, if you're seated, having your feet flat on the floor, hands resting on your lap, or if you do feel comfortable laying down, just feel free to get yourself into a nice, comfortable position. You're not going to be disturbed. Just close your eyes and listen to the sound of my voice. The main secret with becoming more deeply relaxed is to be more passive about it. So you'll find that you can relax really, really easily and deeply just by focusing on the idea of letting go. Don't try too hard. You can't force yourself to relax, just as you can't force yourself to fall asleep. So just be a bit more relaxed about relaxation. Allow yourself to enjoy the feelings of relaxation, almost in a passive, more indifferent way. It's very, very normal for your mind to wander off. So it doesn't really matter if it does, just acknowledge it and then just gently return back to the process. Try not to force yourself to concentrate or even blot out any distractions from your mind. Again, just try to stay passively indifferent. Just allow yourself to acknowledge any sensations that you feel or any sounds that you hear, or even any thoughts that come into your mind. Just accept them and then just move on and then just forget about them. Some people like to imagine that any sounds that they hear in the room around them or any sensations that they feel in their body just help them to go even deeper into that meditation. So in a moment we're going to start to begin your level of relaxation by taking a few deep breaths. So try to focus on the idea of using each breath to relax more deeper. And then with each release of the breath, you'll find it easier and easier to let go completely and to allow your body to become nice and soft and loose and relaxed. So let's begin. Let's take our first deep breath in. So try to fill your lungs all the way up and just hold that breath just for a few seconds, as long as you feel comfortable doing that. And then when you are ready, just exhale slowly and relax now. Send a wave of relaxation through your body from the top of the head all the way down to the tips of your toes. Just normal breathing, just relax, just rest there. Now when you're ready, let's take a second deep breath in. See if you can fill your lungs even more deeper. Hold your breath again just for a few seconds, just as long as it feels comfortable. And then when you're ready, exhale slowly. Just relax now. Send another wave of relaxation through the whole of your body. Just allow your breath to come back to its normal pattern. Just rest there. And now when you're ready, let's take that third, last deep breath in. So fill those lungs even more deeper. And again, one more time, hold that breath at the top just for a few seconds. And then when you're ready, just exhale slowly, just relax now. Send a huge wave of relaxation through the whole of your body. Just rest there. Breathe normally, just let go entirely. Just allow the whole of your body to become nice and loose and limp. Brilliant. So now we're going to see if we can relax our muscles a little bit more deeply. So I want you to bring your attention down to the soles of your feet. And we're going to see if we can relax a few levels deeper by going through each different part of your body in turn. So sometimes it's nice just to imagine a warm glow is spreading over the soles of your feet. Sometimes people like to imagine there's a colour in that glow and just picturing that in your mind as it spreads through your body. But just first of all, see if you can feel that experience of that glow over the soles of your feet. Now imagine that feeling spreading over your feet, dissolving every last ounce of tension in all those muscles in your feet as it does, and then slowly flowing all the way up over your ankles and up through the legs. See if you can send that relaxation through the calves and the shins up to the knees. Let your knees relax completely. Now imagine that feeling rising up through the thighs and into the hips. Just imagine both of your legs are relaxing completely. Just letting go of every last ounce of tension in your left leg and in your right leg, and in both your legs at once. Let's see if we can imagine that feeling is spreading up into your tummy, your waist, all through the very torso of your body. Now imagine that feeling spreading up into your chest and your shoulders, just filling the whole of the trunk of your body. Imagine that relaxation spreading deep inside your body, right into those internal organs. Now let's see if we can send that feeling up to your neck and shoulders. Feel that glow just spreading over the shoulders and down into your arms. Just let your arms become loose, heavy, all the way down to the very tips of your fingers. And then bring your awareness back to the natural movements of your breath. Continue to relax the body using breathing. As you focus on your breath, you may start to see or feel it changing all on its own. It may automatically be becoming more shallow and more gentle. Just let your breathing find its own natural rhythm, its own natural pattern. Just let the body do the breathing for you all on its own. Just let go of the feeling of having to control your breath. Just let it find its own natural rhythm, its own natural melody. You also may notice that the more passive you become towards your breathing, the more you do let it go, the more shallow, steady and peaceful that breath automatically becomes. As your muscles become more relaxed, it causes the heart rate to become more peaceful, slow and steady, and your blood pressure to lower. And then when your muscles are relaxed, your body's resting, so it uses less energy. And then when the body uses less energy, it just needs less oxygen, so the breath will automatically become more slow and shallow and gentle. Now let's see if we can relax the body even further. So I want you to imagine that sense of relaxation spreading now from the base of your spine, all the way up, through every little segment of your backbone, in turn right up into the nape of your neck. Just let that sensation flow over the back of your head, over the scalp, and then down over the forehead. Just relax all the muscles in your eyes and around your eyes. If you can let that feeling spread into your cheeks and down into the jaw. Maybe send that relaxation into your mouth, just softening all the muscles in the mouth. Just let the tongue rest, broad and flat and heavy and quiet, right down on the floor of your mouth. Maybe even relaxing right into the root of the tongue. Just let it go completely. Now see if you can let that feeling fill your eyes and flow over the eyes. And maybe notice that as you relax the eyes very deeply, you may even feel the gaze turning inwards, or maybe the eyes just drifting ever so slightly up and back under your eyelids. Just relax all the muscles in your face completely. Let them droop. Let them become soft and relax into a completely vacant expression. The more your body relaxes, the more the brain and the central nervous system relax. Your nerves become more calm and silent. And your neurology just switches down a gear or two. The activity of your brain becomes more balanced even and symmetrical. And the brain waves just slow down significantly. The body just enters what we call a rest and digest state. And when the brain is relaxing, the mind becomes peaceful and calm. Sometimes it may feel as if you're dreaming or half asleep, or just very gently relaxed. Your mind may wander like it does when you're dreaming, or maybe even remembering things that you've recently forgotten. These are all good signs, and just a typical experience of being deeply relaxed. Now we're actually going to use an affirmation just to bring even more relaxation into your body. So we're going to use the affirmation, I am now growing more calm, relaxed and peaceful. As I speak, maybe repeat those words along with me in your mind and imagine that you really feel it 100%. Sometimes it's nice to imagine that you're in a situation where you would like to feel more calm and relaxed, and maybe put yourself there in your mind's eye, as if it's happening right now, and just mentally rehearse that affirmation. I'm now growing more calm, relaxed and peaceful. 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 Keep those ideas in mind and allow yourself to remain calm and relaxed as you gradually begin to think about the room around you. In a moment, I'm going to begin to count from 1 up to 5. And with each number I count, you're going to emerge from this wonderful experience of deep, therapeutic relaxation. Beginning now on the count of 1, from the tips of your toes all the way up to the top of your head, you're calm, relaxed and confident. You feel really good. On the count of 2, as you begin to breathe more deeply, With every breath you now take, just imagine you're breathing in more calm, relaxation and confidence into your body. On the count of 3, your mind is calm, relaxed and confident, and your thinking is powerful, positive and solution-focused and self-aware. On the count of 4, your eyes beam with calm relaxation and confidence that you now project to other people. Your eyes want to move and they want to flutter and open and look around the room. So on the count of 5, just opening your eyes. As you take a deep breath and stretch, begin to move your arms and your legs. Just taking all those positive feelings forward with you into action, into the future, into life.